Welcome, welcome, Bunny VTuber Jueri! Today we're playing Go. Well, we're not really playing Go. We are, we got some work done. We're gonna be on a 30-minute work timer with a 10-minute break. I think it should allow for a decent amount of stuff to be done, and also to have just at least a productive stream. I don't know. I kind of don't think it'll be as productive as you. It may be more productive for you than it is for me, is what I'm trying to say. Because last time I had a Go stream, I was doing my math homework. But I'm no longer doing math. I'm doing a lot of write-ups and stuff. So well, we'll see. I do apologize ahead of time if I'm a little bit more quieter than most streams. I'm legit in like the middle of finishing up my semester as well as getting to my final stuff. So there's gonna be a lot going on for this stream. Oh wait, there's no music playing. Hold on, give me a second. That's embarrassing. Oh, some great piano music too. Let me welcome you guys in here. I'll make sure to timestamp the start of stream for people who are watching the VOD. Apologies. Luke, welcome in. Copper Chef, hello. Tiktori, Face Hainu, hello. Since Juerichicken have been doing cameos in other people's cover of Bird Brain, petition for Juju to cover the song herself too. I listened to the song cover and I have the utmost respect for people who are able to cover it, because I've been so busy. Like, you guys don't understand. It's a little bit hair-raising sometimes, but I'm almost done. I can feel it. I guess I got 10 more weeks of university, and then I should be done for good. So I'm so excited for that day to come, just so I can just like full steam ahead with the channel and everything. There's still a lot of potential to be had. But till then, please wait for me. Let's see, who else is there? Takazuki-san, ohayo gozaimasu. What's it? Tsuteiru yo. Yeah. Wait, is that the right kanji? Am I reading kanji right? Come on, my kanji is so weak. Hi all, how's everyone bathed in? It's been pretty subdued. It's been kind of windy over here. It's the same kind of windy weather that SpongeBob was delivering pizza in, you know? It's pretty windy. Hello patriarchy. Luke says hi again here. Then says hi. Welcome, Golden Foxy. Adonis, welcome in. Plugtube, hello. Icicle Zero, woo! About to take a walk, yeah. Take it easy. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. 3.14, yeah. You know, it's funny because my university had like a table out for Pi Day. It's really cute. They had like little like nice little pens and like little pie charts, little like takeaway paper you can take, and some keychain and stuff. I didn't bother because I'm not really a big fan of pies. Contrary to popular, I think pie is too sweet. It feels like too much filling and not enough crust. I'm getting to the age where I prefer more crust, you know what I mean? Something to dampen the sweetness of pies. I don't know if you guys like pies like that. Thank you so much again for the super chat. For a very appropriate holiday. Tikari, welcome Sergic. On the road doing gumpo hunting. Nice, fun. Sona Beef, hello, welcome in. Asia Wing Sauce, hello. Spring break soon, right? Yes, my spring break is just the 1 week, and honestly, I'm just gonna take a break from everything, just relinquish social media. I think I need to like fully disconnect with everything and kind of just get a fresh restart. I like you guys a lot, but there's too much of you. I'm kidding. No, but I think for myself, I'll just take like a 1 week break for streaming. I don't think I really need 2 weeks. I just need like a quick breather in between stuff, just to kind of recenter myself at my own house and everything. Maybe traveling with friends, calling up like Tao and hanging out and stuff. So that's what I will do. I've been just hermiting the entire university semester, so it's time to break out of my shell and be a social person. Let me move the mic a little bit. Color check over. After that, we start pro streaming art. Yeah, for sure. I felt like I needed this for myself, you know. I really do. Oh, welcome. Thank you so much for the membership. 6 months, half a year. Thank you so much. It's been quite a while, isn't it? For so school. Thank you. Yes, I am. You know, there's a time when I was thinking, man, is it really worth continuing like continue streaming and grinding it out, or should I just take a pause and pursue and finish out the education? Because I wasn't that far off from finishing my degree. I was only about 3 semesters left before I dropped off from COVID. But with university, it definitely helped me learn. I love learning. I realize that now. I definitely thrive in an academic setting. But more than anything, with university, it has helped me with time management and trying to get on schedule for stuff, which I think can be very helpful with content creation. And also, one of the classes has helped me reframe my thoughts with the way I approach learning too. So yeah, I you know, it's full streaming work. It's not even a meme. I'm gonna try go for it if I can. Give it my early shot. If nothing pans out by the time I turn 30, I guess I'll just settle down. I settled down. Oh, we'll see. I think for myself, I said that I'll get like a PG when I hit 30 or when I hit 100k subscribers. So one of those conditions will be fulfilled by then. Yeah. She hates us. Yeah, a lot, apparently. I'm kidding. I managed to get PG new from my local shop. That's so nice! Supporting your local shop is always a big plus in my book. I don't think I've seen it in person yet. I can't imagine how big the boxes must be. There's no dedicated model kit stores in the area. A lot of it is like shoehorned in with arcades, if I remember correctly. So they don't really store stuff like the PG new. That's kind of a risk for them. In 3 days is the most fun holiday for my people. Oh, okay. We got a party out here. Sorry, it's 4 days. Still good. Oh, yes. Back in January, I opened some Gundam TCG packs, and I have fully sent it to a random Jueri from that stream. So Jueri did receive it. I don't remember if they took a photo of it. Let me just grab it. I want to show you proof that I did send it. I was so worried because it was... I don't know. It was very hard to package and send out. Let me find it. I swear I did. Oh, here it is. I was such an auntie. I think this surprised Jueri, but I sent out the giveaway in a red envelope. I can't imagine what kind of thought was running through your head when you saw that. Or you probably thought like, whoa, it must be money. Nope, it's just TCG packs. It could be money, you know, if you get like a really nice pack out of it. Bam. There you go. The one that I signed over there with the sticky note and everything, that is the pack that I swapped with one of Jueri's hypothetical third pack. So we're gonna see if I did the right choice. I should not swap. I think that the last Alts art card is probably one of those 3. Maybe mine. Alright, I'm gonna put this away. It's cute. You put it in front of the Moon Bunny custom too. Thank you. I don't think I played this SRW. There's a PG new at my local shop. The box is massive. I've seen people unbox it and it's taking up the entire room. It's just scary. Prospect, hello! Hello, how have you been? Long time to see you. Unfortunately, we're nerding out today by doing work and finishing stuff. Actually, let me make sure I turn off join sounds, because there are people who are gonna join in and it's gonna make that like ringing sound. Yeah, I'm gonna go to find Locke on Stratus so we can have a good old party. Don't know where our country intended. Sounds good, sounds good. That was my first Ong Bao in a while. Juju Lamau. Damn, this boy's married? In Asian culture, when you get a red envelope, you get it from the time you were born as a baby, or your parents would collect it and use it for diapers, whatever. Up until you get married, I think is what the usual custom is. For some culture, it's when you get a job. I think it's more common to stop giving Ong Bao when you get married, or... yeah. Whoa, Delty! Hello, Jueri. Hope your scarred hand are healing quickly. I'm trying my best to stay awake, but maybe it was a bad idea to stay awake till 6 AM, and I hope you're doing well. Go to sleep, boy! Yeah, your constitution is weak. Go to sleep. Oh, thank you, by the way, though. My hand is healing, actually. It's starting to close up. It's actually wonderful how much the body's able to get like covered up and everything. It's cool, it's cool. Oh my god, it's Delty. Yo, Delty, do you want to do like collab stream? It won't happen anytime soon. I think maybe in like the summer or the fall or whenever I feel like it. I just wonder. Or are you more like a Twitter guy instead? Oh no. My local shop carries the PG do, but they're cash only. What if I paid in dollar bills? Dollar bills. Dollar bills. That's crazy. They're trying to do some under the table cover stuff, trying to avoid. You know, in Chinatown, they do this thing where if you pay in cash, they'll give you like a small. I think it's more common nowadays, right? Usually in restaurants and places I've been, they don't do that. But I noticed that in Chinatown, they really like cash, or they don't accept card at all, and that freaks me out because I don't like carrying a lot of cash for meals and stuff. Drop the PD new box and stream dump if I did that correctly. Okay, let's see. Welcome, a villager. What happened to your hand? Oh, you know, I have roosters and chickens, and the rooster was like hanging onto my skin. It'll bite me and stuff, and it gets really feisty during springtime when the hormones are insane. So my hand during like build stream is a little mangled. I get kind of insecure about it, but I can't really do anything about it, you know, because it's a hand cam stream. But it's getting way better this week. Like it's just leaving like a sliver of like redness, but other than that, it's like disappearing. You wouldn't even tell. I do have bad news though. My rooster. Oh man, it's crazy because I got home with my parents from the day and everything, and at our doormat was like a letter. On the outside, the letter had the words "rooster," and I was like, "Oh, I guess it's time, huh?" And just as I expected, the neighbor, some mysterious neighbor, I saw him. I saw him on the security cam. I was searching far back. I was like, "Yeah, this guy. I gotta see what he looks like. Which direction he came in to drop off this letter." And when I scrolled back, I was like, "Dang, what time did this guy like arrive at my house?" I scrolled back so far back. It was at 6 a.m. Right? I was like, what the frick? It's some old dude at 6 a.m. in like a dress shirt and slacks dropping off a letter. It looks like he wanted to put it in the mailbox, but he stopped and then he decided to go through the door. Wanted to put the letter through the door, but decided at the very end to put it underneath the welcome mat. I was like, what the heck? Anyways, the letter said, the space will not allow roosters on property as per the law in this area. It said something like, a rooster crowing, it wakes me up, blah, 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 blah. Take care of this by Monday or else I'll file a complaint to the township. I was like, what the? No, you know, please. Anyways, my parents did suggest some weeks ago to rehome both of our roosters, but I want to keep at least one. And it's really selfish of me. And I knew that you're not really supposed to have roosters. You're allowed to have hens, not rooster, because of noise or ordinance or whatever. But you know, we got a lot of compliments about the rooster from neighbors and stuff. They always like, "Whoa, I like your rooster," one kid would say, or like, "Wow, your birds are really pretty." But unfortunately, just as I wake up, there was only 3 hens, and Papa Han did take care of the roosters. We do have several family friends who have like a lot of hens and like more land than us, so they were able to take them in, well, to eat them. Well, Papa Han said they're not the type to eat a chicken, so I would like to take his word for it. Oh, I miss my roosters. I really miss our roosters. Oh sure, I love to chat and collab. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'm currently in university, so I'll circle back on that once I have something planned, because I really want to do a Jeopardy Gundam stream, but I have to set up the question, which takes a long time. I have a couple of people in mind already for it, so I'll get cracking and lacking when I am free. You should have lied on Aura Farm and said something else happened to your hand. I can't. No, what the? Nice go. Can't say that. Hi Jade, welcome. The town busybody. It is not the house. adjacent to our house, which is so weird. So this house that's not even close to our house at all is able to hear the rooster. And it's crazy because I feel like my roosters are trained to the point where they're very quiet when it's nighttime. They only crow when it's daybreak. But by then, even the dogs in the neighborhood are barking, right? So I think it's a little bit unfair that we have a snitch on our hand. But something he doesn't know is that moon bunnies take quick to action. So we rehomed our rooster in about 12 hours after sleeping and everything. It is what it is. Dear Moon Buddy, we don't think animals, more specifically, I don't think take that rooster somewhere else because I suck and hate people having fun. Sincerely sad, man. Listen, I'm not even upset that I had to rehome my rooster. I was aware of that and was gonna see that to the future sometime. I am more upset that they didn't say please or anything, you know? It was very demanding with the note that they sent. I think that was the most surprising thing at all. For the whole thing. It was just very like, take care of this by Monday or else I'll file a complaint to the township, so it's okay. That's alright. We got 3 hens. I enjoyed my time with the rooster. He has so much personality. He was nice. I will say without the roosters, the hens were kind of aimless a little bit. Like they didn't have like a leader. The rooster was at the top of the pecking order. So I guess the 3 ladies will figure out who's on the top of the ladder now and will lead the rest of them. Fun fact, even I'm getting scalped staring at the Unicorn Gundam upgrade kit. Oh, get the upgrade kit. Those are really fun. Those are nice. Nice chicken, please. Yeah, just do that. You know, just be like, I would have been fine with a letter that said something along the line of, hey, your chicken is a little loud. Is it okay for you to take care of it or something? Like, I would have been fine. But I guess it must have disturbed it. When I first got the letter, you know what I said to my parents? I turned to my mom and dad and I was like, damn, someone's sleeping with the window open or something. It's still wintertime. She's like, started laughing. I don't know, sometimes I have comedic moments. Anyways, so for today's stream, a lot of yapping for sure. I will be working on this assignment where I have to produce 6 pages. I'm late as hell, but that's because I had a lot of assignments stacking up. I can't do anything about that. But we will try to finish up 6 papers. I am on page 2 right now. 1/3 of the way there. So feel free to work along with me. It'll be a 30-minute timer with 10-minute breaks. So we'll talk during the 10-minute break. And if you're bored or something, we do have like a thing on stream where if you react with the heart, it'll show up on the stream. Try it out. Right now, we have 0 reacts because you guys haven't pressed it yet. Which I know you guys are not really the type to, but it's just if you want to get to fidgeting something or have some sort of stim on stream, there you go. Oh, look at that. It's working right now. It's a little bit delayed with you guys, but whoa. It's a lot. Yeah. Have fun with that. I should probably make it harder for you guys because you guys are kind of crushing level 3 right now. Wow, okay. Yeah, have fun with that. Maybe I should put like a timer or a pin message. We'll see. Activating the auto-clicker? Yeah, sure. I have this theory, right? Because YouTube is very secretive about it, but I have this theory that using the react button... Whoa! Got confetti going on now. I think using the react button can help with stream... having like... It's like a marker for YouTube to say like, whoa, this stream has activity, it has real people watching it. So, you know, just a theory to test out because this is not my usual stream either, so I don't expect any huge viewership for this kind of thing, but just to try it out. Yeah. How come no one pressed the 100 button yet? I think you guys would enjoy that way more. Try that one out. There you go. I mapped out different emotes for the different react too. By the way, you don't have to do this entire stream. You can just do this whenever you feel like it. You got 30 minutes to clock out, so you're working. Okay. No worries, no worries. You leaving so you don't annoy anyone? Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I mean, you can stay if you want to work on something. It might not be the most interesting stream, but it'll be a very chill stream for sure. Okay, let me know if the music's too quiet. I think it might be. Let me turn it up just a tiny bit. I'm scared because they're... There we go. I think that's good. Alright, I'll start the timer. I'll check the messages in a bit, and you can stim with the react stuff too. So here, there you go. Y'all, here we go. I'm on page... I'm in page 2. So goal here is page 6 by end of the stream. I'll try. Okay, let's see, what do we have? Oh my god, there's so much. There's so much to do, man. I don't think I'm built for school. I thought school was gonna be more tests and like questions and stuff for me to fill out, but it's just a lot of reports. It's a lot of reports and a lot of explain your reasoning, blah blah blah. I hate it so much. I don't like typing. I got this, I'm locking in. Okay. Let's see. Gomba. Thank you. I think tomorrow I want to do like an early build stream. We're talking like afternoon early, because I do have the engagement party to attend to. So I'll do that. I'll set an announcement for that too. Wait, can you hear the typing? Am I typing too loud? I don't think so. Hope not. Maybe. Okay. Maybe I'll move the mic a little higher. I don't know. Are you guys okay with the keyboard ASMR? I have a really loud keyboard. I didn't realize. You like the click clack? Okay. At least it gives you confirmation I am working on stuff. Hacking to Matrix, man. Sometimes I regret not going to like CS, because I feel like that's where my people are. That's where all the nerds are. Everyone here in science is too serious. Okay, seems like you guys are okay with it. I'll continue. I really hate the clunky keyboard. Those are really loud. I prefer a more gummy sound. Low key. I have one with typewriter keycaps, be it to be as loud clicky as possible. I like the idea of typewriters, but I can never bring myself to buy one. It's too pretentious, in my opinion. No practical use in this day and age. Also, welcome, musician. Welcome. You know, in this current page I'm on right now, I struggle with writing the hook for papers. The face that I make when I have to write the new hook for each paragraph is like the guy from Jujutsu Kaisen where his hands in his face. That's what I feel like right now. What are you writing about? I have to create analysis around the ecological systems theory and try to tie that back into a person's development. I know it's a bunch of mumbo jumbo, but that's basically what it is. What, everyone should move to the moon? Yes. Actually, we should take the sun and direct it at the moon 24/7. Is there a research paper? It's a little bit research and it's mostly analysis. So I just take information and then be like, okay, this is why this is important. Not a typewriter per se, but I know a couple folks who use an Alpha Smart 3000 so they can type without much online accessible distractions. Oh, that's fascinating. I didn't even think about that benefit. Nah, nowadays we don't like submit papers physically. I remember having to print out my paper and that was always a headache and a half at school. In university, it's all digital. Or saving paper. I am becoming Shar. A revolution to take over the earth through the power of the moon people. typing is so weird because I don't know what to say in my papers. It happens. You're making me overthink. I feel... because I rarely ever stay silent on the stream, it makes me feel a little awkward. I gotta get used to it though, because... we got 15... wow, 15 more minutes? Have I been yapping a lot? I felt like I only finished like a paragraph here. It's a really rough paragraph too, so maybe I'll spend the next 10 minutes just editing it, making sure it's perfect. Embrace the awkwardness. I feel bad. I should be an entertainer, but unfortunately I'm held back by nerd. I could be solving like cancer or solving like world hunger, but I decide to be an anime girl online. You know, as the world is burning, now is a better time than ever to pursue what you want in life. Who's to say what would matter or not with AI and everything? VGM is relaxing. I hope you guys are building. This is a perfect day to start building your stuff. No. You don't have to exaggerate. I know you prefer your gesture to be cracking jokes, not miming on the screen. I'm building RG's Nanji on the floor like usual. Right. You know, I thought that Xenos was doing a bit when he said that he built Gundam on the floor, but this is his whole personality. I was so surprised after that Gunpla confessional stream that him building on the floor was something he wrote in his Discord profile picture that I couldn't figure out if he did it after the stream or was always there when he joined the server. So freaky. Being anime girl online seems really fun though. Embrace your calling. I know that you guys see what I present you guys for these streams twice a week. But behind the scene, it's a lot, actually. Because I don't have editors, so I gotta do everything myself. And not just editing, but also like social media posting and stuff. I actually slowed down on Twitter posting, so people can't find me. At least at this moment. I'm just chilling. Thank you, Benjamin, for subscribing. Thank you. And also, hi, Renan. Meow. Space Marine 2. Ooh. You know, we formally introduced the Warhammer TTRPG channel. I did not think there's a whole subset of you guys that were yapping away in there. I only made it because of the Gundam PCG, or Gundam tabletop RPG. But I was really surprised that it was filled up every day with chatters from the Warhammer peeps. I'm sorry, I should have made that channel way earlier. I didn't realize you guys were there in troves. How are ya? I am doing well. Go? Is this true? Whoa! Pepper wins 5DO. Yo guys, jump him. He's the one I was fighting with. Over whether or not Gundam is more popular than Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't need to argue with him anymore because we got the collab with Apex, Overwatch. We got some collabs and references in like HSR and other gacha games. We're set. Yeah, it's nice to see Warhammer. I like looking in there. I really admire the details you guys put into such miniature objects. Is it called dang? I hope you do the same in your chat. I would love to be the villain in your chat. Wow. But you said you're not gonna bring it up? No. I am bringing it up. Because I think it's funny. It's also very unserious too. The cardboard versus plastic dilemma. You should watch out. Watch out, Mr. Pepper Wentz YGO. Logan Paul's coming for your hobby and it's gonna be hell. Watch out. That's good for the game? Hell no. I think that's gonna drive up the prices of your cars if you're looking to do physical. Not that you guys are into physical collecting with Yu-Gi-Oh yet all that much. You're dropping your hobby out of spite if Logan Paul came for any of your hobby. Don't do that. You should persist despite some tourists coming to your hobby to pump and dump scheme. Wait, I want to partake in the carved conversation, but I gotta lock in for like another 9 minutes. I'll get back to that. You guys can chat among yourself. Oh my gosh, star hit VTuber JueriHaan. Anyway, good morning, Jueri. Good morning, chat. Good morning, Nishoku. Damn, I'm almost done with page 2. I'm so happy. Granted that I was already partway through page 2, so next step, page 3 and everything. Okay, we got 10 minutes. Oh my gosh, I have so much to say about the TCG hobby. I follow TCG hobby, indirectly because I admire the Gundam card game from a distance, but I just can't afford to play, nor do I have the time for it. So I think there'll come a time when I want to play the online version because they have a really good online environment match system for the game that makes it very easy to hop in. I don't know if I can justify $10 per week to enter into locals. It's not the worst. But I like to play off meta stuff, not play for meta, so I don't think it'll be that fun. Speak your truth. Okay, let me just catch up in chats to see. You opened your packs with scissors. Stop! Tori! Those are English DCG packs. Those are like a rare commodity in your country. Don't do that. I'm offended you decide to open yours with scissors. What the heck, bro? I want to preserve my first art pack, so I cut it as clean as possible. That's what you think? But then it takes one miscut to ruin your entire deck, so be careful, please. Please! But, no, I'm actually kind of glad you actually have sleeves. I think that's like a bare minimum with the TCG. Okay. Sorry. Alright, I'll take your apology. Only if you don't cut any of the cards by accident. It happens! It really does happen. People think it never happens to them, but you never know. The constant frown. I tried not to frown. I tried to put on a face. Teeth? If you can avoid teeth mark, maybe you can do that. Try using nippers? I think nippers are sharper than scissors, no? Use God Hand open packs. That will ruin your God Hands over time. Let's see. Catching up here. Do that. You want to preserve your first pack. Okay, let me ask you. What's your first impression of the Gundam TCG? Did you enjoy it? I've been learning and training playing Gundam card game with my friends online, and never would I ever thought it'd be this fun. Yeah, right? I'm so happy you're having fun with it. The thing with the Gundam TCG, I think the pitfall for it is that they're targeting Gundam players who already play TCGs. I think their biggest misstep was not targeting current Gundam fans. Or at least they're trying to, but I wouldn't know how to go about it. You know what I mean? I just feel like a lot of stuff is aimed at people who already have a degree of TCG experience. Because I find that, in my experience, a lot of Gundam fans who build model kits or are into the franchise and everything, they tend to shy away from TCG a little bit. I kind of get it. It can be very intimidating if you never played TCG before. I tried playing Yu-Gi-Oh before, but it's too complicated for monkey brain. I am joining work companion. I'm your Japanese work coworker. Hi, Takasuki-san. Let's work together. I played Yu-Gi-Oh! I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, which is the app back in high school, which is almost 10 years now. And I played the For Hire deck. That's so fun. But I don't think it was as fun. So what'd you get? Hi Ginja, welcome in, welcome. You came in a good time because we're in like in between breaks right now. I only used the basic deck that the official provided since I'm too scared to mix and match the cards. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I think the best way to go about it is to get the starter decks, and then eventually you'll figure out your strength and weakness with it, and you start to chip away at it, alright? You played using the Age/Wing deck. Oh, you're a meta player. I see how it is. Chickens open my pack? That's... No, they eat everything. I'd be so scared of you. I'd say the majority of people I play against are either have built Gunpla and no Gundam, or have been playing other TCG and trying out Gundam. Yeah, like I said, they do a very good job at targeting TCG players or people who have familiarity with the TCG scene. I find that I didn't know how to break into it until I talked to my TCG friend, like, oh, how do I go about Gundam packs and stuff? And, you know, uncovering the whole ecosystem with TCG shops and stuff. As simple as it sounds, I just didn't know where to go. You play Utopia and Master Duel? I have no idea what that means, but I'm gonna assume that's a good deck. Oh, let's see. Did you post a picture of your pools anywhere, or are you still kind of going through it? Because you are cutting it with a scissor, right? Oh, Jesus Christ. I saw the picture of the PG New. It's sticking out so badly from the shelves. Look at this. This is so off topic, but it's brought up earlier, so I wanna... Whoa! Damn, what the heck? This box is huge. I have to turn 90 degrees. Wait, guys. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this box. Wow. It has a singular shelf just for that box. That's crazy. Wait, oh no, it's 730 because it's Australian dollars. Right. That above that's the perfect strike. Sticking out like a sore thumb though, no? Alright, putting this away. I think it's easier to have fun when you're playing the meta. There's more matches that way. You know, people are criticizing the Riftbound, which is League of Legends card game, because with Riftbound, they are introducing ban lists very early on, like their first wave early on. And I think a lot of TCG players who played other card games dislike that. But I think that's a fantastic choice because with the rotating ban list, it offers more opportunities for people to play the card game. You know, there'll be people who think, oh, you know, I play Teemo deck, which is not meta, so I guess I'll sit it out. Because right now, my deck's not meta. But because they introduced the ban list early on into the card game's life, it allows more people to kind of go in and go out when their card is quote-unquote meta or the meta decks are banned. And so, I think it's a good choice. Most card games introduce ban lists when they need a way to revitalize the meta after it's been printed after about 2 years. So you'll see games, at least the major games right now, having ban lists. I don't think Gundam has one right now. But like I said, it's one of the few ways to revitalize a card game after it has kind of stagnated. Dude, I'm in California. Oh! That's 729 USD. Oh! My bad. I thought... My bad. It is your image, but sorry. There's two different PGUs. I thought they were the same image. I didn't realize. My bad. Wait, so... How much did you pay for your PD new Sterling beef in Australian dollars? Please say it's 730, because that will make me feel better, but it looks like it's not. I think it's gonna be a while until we see a Gundam TCG ban list. I think for One Piece it was about 1 or 2 years. I want to say 2 years in. That's when they start doing it. What? Oh my god. Wow. I'm gonna pretend that's like about $700 in USD. There's just no way it would be. You know what? You know what's funny? I talked to my friend a long time ago who's Canadian, and you know I was asking him like, oh, you know, does 1,000 Canadian dollar feel like 1,000 USD dollar, or does that feel like different? Like, do you feel a more visceral reaction when you see like 700 USD versus like 1,000 Canadian dollar? He's like 1,000 feels like 1,000 either currency, you know. That translates to 699 USD. Doesn't feel good. It does not feel good. 1,000, but I'm wearing my Jueri hoodie, so it doesn't count. Oh, that's what you tell yourself to sleep better at night. It's okay, cause I'm doing it for the good of the community. I'll share my experiences with the PG new. It looks like the Jueri is sitting on top of the box. It's really cute. I won't show it on stream just because it seems like a very location-specific store name, so I'm just gonna let it simmer in the Discord for people to check out. Congrats on the people who purchased the PG new. I don't know if I want one. I don't think the PG new is really my design in the Gundam. It's like okay. I think the funnels is like the main drawing point for a lot of people. I gotta watch it. I think if I watch it, it'll work. rope me in. Alright, part 2. I'll try not to frown. I'll try to be happier when I'm typing. I'll try to be happier. But how can you be happy when you're concentrating really hard? Done with work? I'm sorry, I'm getting back to work. Oh, congrats. You were on the 30-minute timer, so that's gonna happen. Alright. I'll probably get one after helping out at Anime Boston. Damn! Honestly, that is very deserved. If you're helping out for 3 days of convention and you paid them with a PG new, I think that's pretty fair. So that's about $700, right? So, what's that? $200 per day? Maybe? Maybe over, a little over $200 per day, but I feel like that's fair. Oh, lock in. Yes, I'll lock in. Wow. Finish your Wendy's. I'm a slow eater. I actually take so long to eat. It's not good. Okay. Locking in now. Yo, I'm having major imposter syndrome. Like, the words I want to say are not there. So I'm pulling out words out the wahoo to make this paper work. small people? What happened? Why are you calling me small? Oh! There's a convention in Maine? Oh, that's so fun. Why don't you go to smaller conventions? Honestly, my state convention is very weird. Cause... Actually not, I shouldn't... I don't know. Should yeah, you guys vaguely know I'm in PA. Somewhere. I feel like it's such a major city, it doesn't really matter. But there is a convention called Furrydelphia. It's a furry convention. It's pretty big, and I don't even know, man. I avoid going to the city during convention season, so I don't know what that looks like. One time I didn't know there was a convention going on, and I saw a couple cosplayers in Chinatown, and that was surreal. Cause I never considered my state to be like convention goer likers. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm logging in. Let me think. I'm trying to figure out my words. I need to sit and think about the thoughts I'm trying to portray here. No, I must maintain happiness on stream despite dying inside. Oh, おはよう、おはようくん。今日は、what is it? Wait, hold on. Oh, 勉強します。はい、勉強します。Shigoto? No. Yeah. I'm not working. I am a full-time student. Oh, you know, I'm not that young, okay? I'm not like a college student. I am a Christmas cake. Guys, next month is my birthday month. So I have to prepare for that. It's freaking me out. What did they say? They say Raigatsu, right? Raigatsu wa watashi no tanjoubi desu. What is it? It's 24だ。On April 24th. What I study? What do you call it? What do you call it? 科学 Science. My birthday is 7 days. Oh, happy early birthday. That's exciting. Treat yourself well. It's fun. Thugonomics. Wow. I am the farthest thing from a thug. I am not tough, I'm very soft. Hi. Kagaku. I am 27 years old next month. Huh. I should start a family, but I don't really want to. I don't feel like I have the means to start a family. How do people do this? How do people my age start a family in this economy? Kagaku! Wow. 27 歳? You? Or for Luke? Okay. I just need to... I think I typed out everything I need to type, so I'm gonna cut this down. I'm actually on page 3 right now, which is good. But this one paragraph has about 20 sentences, so I need to cut it down by like... quarter. I'm Niju Nanasai. Wow. Yeah. What's that? Eh? Kanji. Wakai. Wakai ne. Wow, no one has ever said that to me. That's why I didn't know the kanji for it. Oh. Yo guys, we need a couple more emotes. We'll be level 16 in a bit. That's okay, I am Unk Akao-san. You mean Oji-san? How's it going? It's good. Oh, almost there. I need to work on an Excel sheet actually, because one of my classes is professional programs, or it's like programs in professional careers or something. So I actually do have a class where I have to make an Excel sheet. Luckily the Excel sheet, we are given free range for the final project, so we could do any topic, but we have to make an Excel sheet, a PowerPoint, and what is it? A Word document? To show that we know how to use it, but also kind of use it to present one of our business ideas or for charity. I decided to do my finals on the business of running a model kit store. We had to submit our proposal, and my professor was unfathomably based because he's a nerd, so it was very easy to get that approved. He mentioned building, I think, ships and tanks, and he mentioned building the Japanese animation is what he said. Japanese animation ship for this one show, I can't remember. You can excel as long as you have a good outlook. Disgusting. Whoa, that was 17. You guys are funny. You guys are setting the bullying mode. You don't know which one it is though. Okay, let's see. Your professor designed with big white face. Oh man, I want to talk about this one professor I have for this class. Yesterday was the last class for this one class I'm taking, and I stood up and was getting ready to leave, but I said to him, in all honesty, this was the best class I've ever taken, and that was in part because you're a really great professor. And he said, oh, you're about to make a black man blush. He's actually my first black teacher, and he was so fun. He was very honest and did things that would help us critically think about the solution. Man, he was so cool. I don't think I'll ever find a professor that'll be as cool as him. He has what's called hip-hop pedagogy, which is basically he has a sort of hip-hop infused style with his way of teaching. Is really cool. Duh, man, he really did change my outlook on things. I wish I could say much more, but I feel like I'd be saying too much then. I never say that to professor, or if I do say it to them, it's usually like in more professional sense. But the first time saying something in all honesty to someone like that, because again, that class really shaped how I view my education, how I go about things. I love teachers who love the job. He is so cool. He curses a lot. I think I mentioned it before, but he's a professor he said something along the line of, by the way, everyone, my name is Professor blah blah blah. I will be cussing in this class. Now, don't take my cussing in offense. You know, it's just an exclamation mark at the end of a sentence. That's all this shit is. And I remember the first time he cursed, I jumped internally in my heart because I don't expect it in a professional setting. That's so cool. Teachers and big talent need to get paid more in general, in my opinion. I think he's... Okay, I was gonna say he's gonna make a book. He'll probably make a decent amount, but I think he deserves more in the world. He treats us like adults, which I really appreciate, because I will be late on assignments. It's not because I was lazy or I hated his assignment or anything. I just need a little bit more time because I have 3 other professors who got assignments given to me like I'm their class full time or something. It's crazy. What the duck are you guys trying to learn today? I don't think he would usually drop the F-bomb. Very rare occasion. He'll just say like shiitake, full shiitake, yeah, you know, stuff like that. It's not a lot too crazy. I could talk so much more because I think the way his philosophy with teaching is so fascinating. I'll talk about it later. Yamato? Is that the one? Yes, it's some sort of Yamato warship or something. Space battleship Yamato. Yeah, it was a very on the nose name, but I just didn't want to be off the nose. Okay, I'll talk. I focus in 25-minute increments. 30 minutes actually kind of stretching my brain a little bit too much. Oh, it's okay. I have this whole paragraph, so I need to cut it down now. Okay, I'll just lock in a little bit more. my god, I had like a thought. Okay, I'm wrong. It should be fine. Okay. Let me check on chat here. Yamato 2099 was really good. Hi, Kaze. It was very common in my school. We had very few filter for swears. Okay, I'm sorry. My school was like uncool. We did not swear. At least not my professors or like the instructors. I sent the open packs and stream dumps if you're curious. Ooh, okay. Oh, hi MJ, welcome in. Today's stream is a little bit different. We are doing a work stream, so it's a 30-minute to 10-minute timer, meaning that I will mostly chat during the 10-minute break, which is what we're on right now. Another grueling day of work is over. Congrats. You survived another day. That's all we can ask for sometimes, right? Let's see. Tadaima. Hey! Are you home? Welcome home. The Sonar owner is ballsy to hell for putting them in the middle shelf. I think he had Middle Spirits Rising Freedom top 2. Just put on the ground. No, I'm not gonna lie. Could you just put the PTD on the ground? That seems like the... Hi, Jueri, speak your truth. I'm not doing work. I'm actually out of shape as heck. Uni was fairly uncensored, but I remember when I was in Catholic high school, you had a really piss off a teacher just for them to say damn, and that was the event and you needed that. Whoa! Hi Jacob! Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, so my professor that I really enjoyed this past term, I feel sad because that's my first and last time gonna be in his class. Because we don't have any other crossing path, but he has a very interesting way of teaching. You know, he's very understanding. Because one time he explained that there's this one student that he had trouble with. Let's just call him like Noah or something, right? His student Noah would always have his head down and like sleeping in class, and you know, he would do all sorts of things, such as picking on Noah to answer a question, or you know, accidentally, quote unquote, accidentally bumping into his table to kind of jostle him awake and stuff, and you know, putting his hand on Noah's shoulder as he's falling asleep or something. But he said that he didn't know, but apparently later on he found out that Noah had like some sort of like cancer or something. So, and unfortunately the student did pass away a few months later, but it was like one of his greatest regrets, like a teacher. So I think that's why he is the way he is, because of the experiences he had with students. Because at least for my classmates and I, we have lives outside classes too. It's so weird, right? Because when we were in high school and stuff, we would just go to school 8 hours or whatever, 6 hours, 6, 8 hours. And we would just do that for 180 days. But even for this term, I actually had to take off a couple of classes because I was just really sick or just really tired. So it feels bad sometimes because I really respect his class. Yeah, it's hard, guys. It's those things. It's those things you gotta experience. And as an educator. Anyways. He has a very interesting thing with his kids where they attend like some sort of Quaker school. Do you guys know what Quaker is? I think like a Quaker is something that was started by William Penn back in the day. Is it religious or something? I'm gonna just Google this before I say anything wrong. What's a Quaker? What is a Quaker? Oh, it's a part of historical. It's part of a historically Christian faith rooted in 17th century England that emphasizes direct personal experience of God and over formal creeds or clergy rituals. Known for promoting peace, social equality, and simplicity, Quakers often worship in silence, waiting for divine guidance. So his kids, he don't seem like a religious guy, but his kids attend a Quaker school, which is interesting because the way they function is so different from what we know. For example, they refer to their teachers by their first name, and he was basically telling us like, what's in the way to address a teacher, you guys? Do you address your teacher by their first name? Blah 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 blah. Do you address your teacher by blah blah blah? And you know, the kids in the students in my class are like, oh, you know, we address like preschool teachers by their first name to increase personality. I don't know the term, you know. but creating that, calling someone by professor or doctor or Mr. and Mrs. kind of creates a wall. But he was saying that in Quaker schools they do like their first name because they believe in like quality of sorts. Yeah, they're only allowed to eat oatmeal. The Quaker oats. Oh no. But another interesting thing about Quaker school is that they don't do report cards. They do like grades and stuff, but they don't do report cards. Instead, what they do is that the school pays the teacher for 1 week, and for 1 week there's no classes, right? During that week, the teacher writes up a report, a very detailed, qualitative report on their child, and they would do this for every single student. It was very time-consuming, which is why there's a whole week off just for them to complete that stuff. And I find it so fascinating because I just like the grading system in education schools, right? With the letter grades and the percentage. And so I find that so interesting because it creates like a very holistic view of what their students like in a learning environment. And I wouldn't recommend it to every single student or every education environment, but I think because the school just operates differently in general, that it just passes there. I think it's cool. He really likes that kind of stuff. Is it at least Mr. First Name, or is it just raw dogging the first name? It's just raw dogging the first name because they believe in equality as in the Quaker system. I find it so weird. I hope no snotty 5-year-old would ever call me Jueri straight up first name because we're not equals, clearly. It'd be weird to call a teacher by their first name since it's like a sign of disrespect. No, in some cultures, especially outside the US, I think some European schools they do first name basis or something of that matter. Our education is more assembly line-esque, just kids taught on scale. Yeah, which is very unfortunate because I remember the main takeaway from his class is that our education is filtered through the winners. You know, in history class, we're only taught about the winner side of things. We don't really hear about what happens in detail to the losers. You know, what story is being erased, you know? What story is being told, what story is being erased, what story is being changed or misinformed. In the schools, you know, we have these holidays that basically sanitizes, for example, Dr. Martin Luther King's I have a dream speech into the sanitizing for kids to eat up in their education. But it's more of in the context of social injustice, right? I don't know. He offered all these really cool ideas about school. I never really thought about it when it comes to education, about how what we learn is filtered through not just the curriculum, but also through our professors and teachers and what they believe and think. And so that's why I think he's the best teacher, because he really reformed how I thought about information that I'd be receiving in school. The other sound reflected their thoughts in how they practice religion based on the internet results you read. Yeah, that was my first time reading up what a Quaker was. One of my friends a long time ago, he told the teacher that he was a Quaker. But the word he was looking for was pacifist, so for a good long while, the teacher would make fun of him. Just ma'am or sir for instructors. Oh, I don't even call him ma'am, it makes it sound really old. Miss Jueri, Miss Haan. I don't know how I feel about any of these titles. POVs and observation. You should do that generally. There's a lot of sanitized history that's taught for a lot of my batchmates to unlearn and relearn when we reach uni. Yeah. It's really embarrassing because we would learn certain concepts and he's like, oh, do you guys know about this person in history? And there's like crickets and he's like, don't worry you guys, it's not your fault, it's just the system that was in place. So there are times, you know, he encourages us to say quote-unquote stupid answers, but you know, it's just us kind of filtering our thoughts about what we want to say or don't say. It's often like, oh, does I want to take a shot? Does I want to take a risk? Stuff. It's cool. She made fun of him for being a Quaker. He wasn't a Quaker, he was a pacifist. There's a difference in terminology, but the energy conveyed by the word Quaker and the word pacifist are two different words, but similar energy. I like the way this guy sounds. I wish everyone could have him as a professor, because he's just... I never had someone change my worldview on education and stuff. 30 seconds, no! I want to say more stuff! I didn't get to show, like, Chitori's pools. Did I give him my sign pack? My sign pack did not have the... Okay, thank God. My sign pack did not have the alt arts. I'll check it later. I'll check it later. I don't believe in conflict. I'm a Quaker. I don't think Quakers are even violent in any means. They seem like nice people. Okay, I will talk to you guys when I start to drift off in thought, so let's go. The Jueri and showing up a chat. Back to work. No. Okay. Ma'am seems to be attached to age there in the US. I've seen somebody get angry about it. Here in Philippines, the way to address teacher or workmates with a higher job title even they're younger. Yeah, I think people overreact with the word ma'am. It's not that big of a deal. I actually think it's very common in the US South to use the term ma'am with all sorts of women despite their age. So it's just a cultural difference. Okay, let's see. I need to start reducing this paragraph, this 15-20 sentence paragraph. I didn't really just let my thought go through. Oh. Ma'am sir. Ma'am sir is a fun one. Okay, let's see. Furthermore, blah 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 blah. Wait, when do I use who and whom? I feel like I'm... My grammar kind of seems a little dodgy here. I shouldn't overthink. I need to get all the words and then refine it later. Ah, it's still too long. God damn. It's a yapper, my papers. There's a whole ass kotatsu on top of the bunk. Don't think about it too deeply. Use whom for him responses and who's for his responses. Okay, wait, let me try to fix this. Fortunately, my professor has a dual degree in English, so it's a complicated one. I really have to leverage my papers to be readable and grammatically correct too. He, so this is like a he term, not him. His, he. So just I guess it'd be who then, not whom's who. Whose horse is this? Whose? Is it whose? W-H-O apostrophe S. Who is horse this? Oh man, I don't know my grammar. This is so bad. What page are you doing? I am on... I'm 2.5 in, so I'm technically on page 3. I'm gonna try to finish up page 3 and then we can probably shift to 4 for the last part of the stream. I think I can finish up to 6 before I go to sleep, so we're on track. I'm very happy about that. Whomst? Whose is the combination of who is? Who is at the party? Who's at the party? Ah, okay. Whom's only used in 1800s or earlier. Oh gosh. I'm talking like... I'm talking like I'm still... Like, not allowed to drink tea or something in the US. Do you think if that's a heat kotatsu, the heat would travel to the person below? Ooh. Sorry. Notifications on. Should not be on. Should be off. I don't know why. No, it's off. Damn, that was so loud. I never seen anyone use whom in the actual conversation. So let's say they said that whom is for replacing him. So him. What'd you say? He's him? He's whom? Oh, okay. I guess. Well, you can say he's who too, right? This cake is for him. This cake is for whom? Oh, that's just so weird. We really don't say whom in our everyday conversations. We're getting to the season where stuff like a tokusatsu. No. Wrong word. Kosatsu. Be too hot for the weather. Changing my pronouns to whom-whoms. You make it too hard on me, man. Alright, I'm gonna read this paragraph and then hope that it shrinks a bit more. Whose cake is this? Who wants this cake? This cake goes to whom? There you go, I got it. Random snow? Luckily it wasn't really that bad. It was just hail more than snow. Even though it's like shaped like snow, it's closer to hail. Because it didn't freeze on contact. I want to eat fondant. I want to eat cake with fondant on it because it looks like it'd be tasty though. Okay, I'm locking back in. I got like... I'll see you guys in about 7 more minutes maybe, depending on when my ADHD kicks in for other stuff. I don't think I'll get to page 6 before I end the stream, but we'll get pretty close, I think. At least, I'm hoping up to page 5. It's crazy that my professor avoided putting 6, 7 and instead put 6 to 8 pages. I'd never seen a professor give me a gap of 2 pages. That's so funny. He knows. Welcome home. I'm locked in for another 15. Fitting issues. Yeah, the thing with the Live 2D no, VTube Studio program is that you can attach stuff to it, but it's gonna be attached to the separate parts. I think it's attached to my face, but it doesn't really match up too well. It doesn't have... I didn't rig the glasses. If I did rig the glasses, it would have turned a lot nicer. only broke out the blue tack one so far. What's that? Drink makes it better? Ugh. I look drunk sometimes. Oh, Pla? Oh, sorry. I took offense to that. I thought you were being mean to me. No. It's not you, it's me. It's me. I instigated. You're good, you're good. Oh, you're in the right front though. Hi, welcome Eldari Guardian. Depends what fandom you're in. Today's more of like a variety stream. Usually we build model kits and play mecha games. The occasional Ace Combat 7, which I haven't visited since like the start of this year. I really didn't get finished. I think I finished mission 15 and there's 5 more. I'm so close, but I have a hard time finishing. Hi Twist, welcome in, welcome in. Today's the chill stream. I'm working. I should be working. Recent releases. I'm such a hermit that I haven't really played much games, watched much shows. I hate to say it, but I am like a total recluse and nerd during the last 10 weeks or so of the semester. I'm so I sound so boring. I did feel a little bit FOMO for Pokopia, but I think reading the tweets, watching the clips and stuff is enough for me to satiate that curiosity. Because I am not paying for a $70 game. I have to pay for the Switch 2 as well. I don't want to do that. I can't. I look forward to Maple Story because that's my childhood game. They're releasing Maple Story Classic. This is not even competing to about 80% of you guys, but they have a classic version. You're playing it right now? That's alright. It's fun. I love the theories that goes into it. This is something they should have done a long time ago, to be honest, because this was a much needed reset for the Pokemon franchise. I'm surprised they haven't done this a long time ago. Extremely Jueri game. Pokopia would be a game I would never stream on here. That'd be my game for me to play off stream. I said this before, but there's a few games that I play off stream that I would never bring on stream just because of that sort of thought in my head where I want like a strict separation between the channel and my life outside. I really like Pokopia, but already has such too. I wish games were not $70 because I wish it was like 50. I think that'd be more justifiable. Dear Nintendo, you don't need that much money, do you? Gonna make dinner. Also, I should make some dinner later too. Love Maple Story so much, name my goose Cygnus. That's so good. I mean, you actually have a goose. Never seen pics of it. I played Modern Maple Story. That game is like a gacha, key jangly, damage a million every time kind of mess of a game. But the core of the game that I played in childhood is somewhat still there. It's kind of obscured. First, Pokemon Center is a good cutoff point. You can do 1 or 2 streams that keeps to yourself. Yeah, I can do that too. It's not a huge deal. Pokopia is very $50. It's $70 when you add in just how big the map is. But there's like a storyline you can go through. Once the storyline's over, I think you can just explore and stuff. I use copy for less. It's not the issue of acquiring the game, it's the issue of acquiring a whole new system, which I don't want to do. Legit, you guys, please do not donate to me. I don't think you guys will, but or maybe there is someone out there. Please don't do that, because if you do that, I'll have to refund it. I don't want to get a game system. I'm in the middle of my nerdiest time of my life right now. Next quarter, I have about 20 credits to go through for class, so I really have no time to play games after. You can buy Penelope t-shirt on the P Bandai store right now. I didn't even know they had a Penelope t-shirt. He's the biggest bird ever. That's fair. Would not recommend a console for a single game. I'm not a console player. I'm such a PC player, which sucks sometimes. I'm a dirty PC player. Third? Oh, what other... I don't even know what I want to switch to for. Only for that game, that's it. I don't have any other need for... I don't play other franchises, what I'm trying to say. 20 credit hours, one semester might just collapse. I'll be okay. This is like what? This term's about 12, 14. I'll be okay, I'll be fine. The reason why I have 20 credit next term is because I wanted to make sure I graduate. I did not want to cut my term in half and then do 10 term in spring and 10 term in summer. I would be miserable in the summer if I were to stuck going to school still. Well, everyone already graduated in spring. The normal course load I think is 12 to be considered full-time. It's not usually 10. So I have to... I don't think about it. What the... Paper? Why is it $2 for paper? Are you... Oh, you're paying for printer money. I see. It costs 10 cents to print a paper at school. That's what this is. Thank you so much for the super. And this is for the $2. Suffer now and relax later. Yeah. I will say it makes me very hungry to work on the channel stuff. So I'll be immersed in. Watch out, guys. Watch out in June. I'm held back right now, but I'm holding back percentage of my power. It makes me feel bad because a fair amount of people actually found me during my university time, and I do not stream 2 times a week usually. Usually I stream 3 to 4, okay? and release videos when I'm really good about it, but people who found me like starting this January or so probably think, ah, the normal Jueri schedule is only 2 streams. That's insanely low. Oh, paper. Yeah. Pick your paper. Work on paper. What is going on? No! Thank you. Thank you for the super. For the Wendy fish sandwich meal. What's... Okay, I'll address it after. I have so much to say about the fish meal. Okay, got this. It's just 3 minutes. I can do this. I don't know which neighbor that is. Usually they do that around 9 PM. Hey, new paragraph. I gotta write a new hook for it, the new paragraph. Hold up, let me gotta cook something. What's the next section about? Okay. Well, I'm gonna let you are. Yo, welcome show. You're good, you're good. What's that Samsung washing machine sound? No, your Samsung just sounds like the bird. Just random cuckoo clock. I feel bad. I feel bad. The Genesis is trying to help me get back on the paper, and it just flew over my head. It's okay. I got this now. Got this. We got one more 10-minute session or 30-minute session, so I should be good. And then I'll wrap up the stream and then finish the rest of my own time. I think during this stream so far, we finished 1.5 pages, which is not that bad. Because again, we're gonna go for 6 pages at the very minimum. Wendy fish sandwich meal fun. Can I ask you about that? Does it taste good? Because I have never eaten at Wendy's. One time at a coupon where you get a free mini ice cream cup or cone, and that's the only time I've stepped in Wendy's. If I remember correctly, my dad and I, we really like the Filet-O-Fish at McDonald's. And I said that one time to a friend. He's like, "Oh, that's a sandwich they make for old people, because it's a very soft sandwich, but it's more so the taste being mild and stuff. It's really good." Hello, what is this? Hi, welcome to Down. This is a co-working stream. So the stream is broken up to 30 minutes of focus and 10 minutes of yapping. But I've been kind of yapping during my focus hour too. What late bidium? Whoa, yo, I like that, late bidium. No longer am I called late Jueri. This is late bidium now. Wendy's good enough, but I like McDonald's better. I like McDonald's, but I feel as though if I say that, I sound like a cheap date, which I'm not, by the way. Okay, if you're gonna take me to a restaurant for a date, don't take me to McDonald's. I'm gonna be really sad. Though these days, McDonald's pricing has been kind of expensive, huh? Wendy's the best of the big 3 fast food burger joints, I think. Maybe I should try Wendy's one of these days again. But there's still Wendy's on campus, so it's kind of difficult. I did try Chick-fil-A for the first time when it was on campus nearby somewhere. And that was actually kind of good, but I don't want to do that again. I don't think I like Chick-fil-A enough to just go for chicken. I like more variety. Also, welcome in, MJ. I know you were kind of like chatting in the middle too, but welcome in. Welcome in, Kevin. McDonald's Filet-O-Fish is the best. I think it's the best because it's hard to mess up. Because the most of their burgers are pretty flat. No? Wendy's spicy nugget or ranch? Damn. Spicy fast food, in my opinion, just does not taste good. McD is only cheap, in quotation mark, if you have the app. At least Shake Shack for Juju. Ooh, that's so expensive. Shake Shack burger, I think it's like $10 minimum. But they had the Korean barbecue burger. Ooh, that was the closest I arrived to heaven. It's so good. But I can't justify going there because a burger and a shake from that place runs you up to about 15 or 20 if you're unlucky. Wendy's better than most fast food, but I like enjoying the sin that is McDonald's. McDonald's, they get you in with the Happy Meals toy and then you're set for life for customer. But I've been pretty good about cutting down on fast food in general. I've been trying to eat more from home. It's so much easier to do that because now I have a frontal lobe developed, so I don't end up buying fast food or like restaurant stuff as much. When I was much younger in college, I probably did, but I'm old now. Why would someone take you for McDonald's when they have McDonald's all for themselves? Have you guys tried Cheesecake Factory? It's more of a US restaurant, I think, right? Cheesecake Factory is known to have a very extensive menu, but it's also very expensive too. I tried it for the first time last year, and I liked pasta, but their pasta sucks. Maybe it's the worst item to order or something, but when my pasta came in, it was very dry, so when I went to scoop up the noodles, it stuck together. I was basically eating solid pasta for the duration of my time there, while my friends were eating nice burgers and stuff. I'm learning more and more about you every stream, as you should. Wendy's fish sandwich is greater than Filet-O-Fish. Come at me, bros. Okay, I'll try to go to a Wendy's sometime. Oh, you know, never mind. I'm not on campus for about 2 or 3 weeks, so it's gonna be a bit until then. Wendy's knows. Okay. Hi, Scallion. Welcome in. McDonald's meal's already 15. I'd rather pay an extra few bucks for a way better burger. Ooh. I think it's hard to mess up a burger, but it's also not much you can do to make a burger taste better. I'm blessed with Cookout for a fast food option. I would really love an In-N-Out here. In-N-Out is more of a West Coast kind of establishment. And with In-N-Out, I think they said that their cows and grass and everything, lettuce, sorry, not grass. Their cows and lettuce and potato are within a certain mile of the place, so you're always gonna get it fresh. Supposedly, I feel like I'm spouting marketing stuff that they spouted on me and I kind of believed it, but it's kind of evident in their burger and how fresh everything tastes. Don't eat fast food, all tacos though, and miss tacos. Ah, Taco Bell isn't that good. Cheesecake Factory cheesecake's good. No one goes to Cheesecake Factory about cheesecake. It's been sitting here all day. No. Steak? You like steak from a fast food restaurant? Disgusting! Cheesecake Factory also has an insane milkshake. It's like 5,000 calories. Whoa! That's just like your calorie for 2 days at least, right? Let's go get In-N-Out. I shall show you the feeble secret menu that isn't really secret. The fries, that is what? Animal style? I'm back to the visiting. Not too much. We're in a yapping phase, so you're in a good time. I went to McDonald's with some friends. We agreed that next time we just buy some beef and buns in our store and cook our own. When's that? Why do I go to McDonald's? I think it's for ease and convenience. The fries are thin, but I like it like that. The way I think about dates is that it's more about the feelings and experience than what you can momentarily offer. Lavish meals won't be my first initial instinct when thinking about a date. A long time ago, now I don't have a lot of dating experience in general because I've been studying mostly. I remember that question was asked by my community one time. They were like, "Oh, Jerry, what's a good first date place?" And I said arcade. But it's because like I think arcades are fun in general to go to with friends because you have like a game to distract. But they told me it was a terrible choice because you want to talk with the person. So since then I matured a lot because I've been streaming for about 5 years now at this point. And yeah, the mature response here is coffee date. I hate that it's a classic, but it's a classic for a reason. It's just hard to go around coffee. If things don't go well on the coffee date, you just leave with your coffee and that's it. You're not kind of binded to a whole date to where you have to finish a meal or steak or whatever it is. Cheesecake Factory isn't fast food, but it's a chain restaurant, right? Not that. I'm sorry. Taco Bell has the best food to price ratio. The taste isn't bad. You can get a decent meal for a decent price. I've been to Taco Bell at least 3 times in my life only. And each time I go there, I think like, wow, this tastes like... It's like cafeteria food from school. Nothing crazy. Arcade's a fun idea. Yeah, it's a fun idea, but maybe not the best place to talk to someone, get to know them. Not that dates or interviews or anything like that. Time to take notes and make my friend's first date is at arcade. Ooh, I don't know. I prefer more variety beyond rhythm games, I like carnival games and other games. That's not just the rhythm stuff. Worst thing that happen on a coffee date is if they run out of coffee. Yeah. Usually they have pastries too, right? Wait, let me pause the timer, please. I need to pause the timer a little bit. Can YouTubers stop sending first dates to sit next to me in cafes and keep overhearing awkward conversations? Oh, I'm so nosy. I kind of want that though. But the thing is, I don't take my laptop to coffees to do my work there. Because I don't really like the environment of coffee shop. It feels too like I'm like one of the herds, I think I need like a library. I hope John Zephyr doesn't hear about this. I think he'd be a wingman, to be honest, right? He'll give you the premium experience and like a free kit at the end of it. So you can tell your date like, yo, it's all paid for. I know the guy. I know John Zephyr. Where you would take her to Starbucks. I hate the idea of Starbucks though. When people say first date being coffee shop, it should not be Starbucks. It should be a mom and pop coffee shop. At the very least, I think the ambiance suits better than a standard corporation coffee. Right? I was so confused when MJ started talking so seriously about first dates with relation to the fast food stuff, huh? It's weird because I never had first dates before. I know it's strange to say. I remember, cause like I don't really know. Thinking about my past experience is just people being like, "You're cool," and it's me being like, "That's cool," but I'm sorry, I don't feel the same way, and it just stops there. I don't really have first dates. One of my early experience is in college where I played League of Legends in between class. And one time I played in the library and some guy saw my screen, so he's like, "Yo, let me join your game." And so he did join my game. And we had fun on the really bad school Wi-Fi and stuff, and we added each other. I thought we were adding each other because we want to play more League of Legends, but then he's like, "Do you want to go get Froyo after class?" And I was like, "Oh no, I gotta go back home because I'm a commuter, so it'll be kind of difficult to make time for that." I didn't know this until much later because I was about 18, 19, you know, it was a very new experience to me. And so, he was a handsome dude, yeah, but just not really my type. But then again, I don't know what is my type. Definitely not someone who's... I don't know, damn, I guess I was hella insecure at the time. That's why I didn't proceed with it, because I didn't know the signals were there. My first date with my fiance was the cliche movie and the cheap restaurant dinner. But you talk about the movie after, right? At the restaurant. It's good. No good story starts with I play League of Legends. I'm sure it's fine. No, I didn't know about it until it was a bit too late. Then at that point, it was like weird. Because he was a 4th year too. So it just didn't make sense for me to date the guy anyways. I don't know. It was... I saw more of a League of Legends duo than anything, because we don't really talk that much. And you know, our first I don't know. I need a guy to be like, "Yo, Jueri, let's have a first date together." I need someone to say it explicitly, because when he said it in the time, "Do you want to get Froyo after class?" It sounded like more of an invitation as a friend, you know, to set it in like a date. But then I guess like. My experience in college again is people from high school appearing in my life, and then them developing feeling for me, and I just don't feel that same way because it's like you should have invested back in high school. Now that I'm in college, and so yeah. See, I don't have a lot of first date because usually I close down the first date idea at the door. I'm very picky, I guess. Ages ago. Cause it was ages ago. It's okay. Went to a bar. I don't know about bar. Bar seems kind of meh. Unless they have like live music, maybe. In college, it's really easy to start dating based on vibes. I don't know. Maybe because my vibes is like... I don't know. Oh... It's better be straightforward. I say it as it is. No one has ever been straightforward with me, I feel like. I think they all assume that I know that we're going on a date, but I really don't. Cause one time, a high school friend, he was older, so he was a senpai. He took JP class, so that's how we know him. He was I remember he's like, "Oh, do you want to go to the lake?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." You know, in my head I'm thinking, "Oh yeah, I'm hanging out with senpai from high school." I know it sounds cringe, but we literally used those titles in JP class. And you know, we had fun, the lake and stuff. I was like, "Oh, this is fun." Then I think after that, a couple of weeks later, he's like, "Oh, you want to go to the Italian restaurant?" I was like, "Yeah, you know, I could go down for chow." You know, we chatted and stuff. And then he's like, Wait, did you want to go here? I was like, oh, you know, we should bring our other mutual friend. I think he would enjoy this kind of thing too. He's like, oh, but hoping it's between two of us. And I was like, oh, and then I had to shut him down there. I feel like I've been kind of cheated a little bit because I was under the pretense of a friend, but maybe because I should have known that. But I didn't really understand because he didn't like me in high school, but it didn't make sense to me that he would like me in college. Oh, that's okay. He's happily engaged to his fiance. Maybe he's married now. I don't know. I haven't caught up with him in a while. But that's my experience there. I don't really have much dating experience. But I'm kind of okay with the single life too. It's really easy to start dating in uni. At least for me, it was. It's not easy for me because the pacing of the courses are really fast. So I really don't have time. When work comes to life, I don't get many chances to meet people outside work. It'd just take a lot of luck to break the cycle. It's honestly, maybe because I'm more of an online sphere, so it doesn't feel too difficult. But just that I'm not really interested in dating people that are like me, if that makes sense. The more you tell your story, the more you sound like you're dense as a brick. Bro, like, it makes sense to me when I try to explain to you why I didn't see the signal, okay? He said, let's go hang out. And like I said, he was like a high school senpai who didn't show any interest in me at all. So it just didn't make sense to me in my head that he would like me in college. You know, it does not compute. Like, I simply do not like someone in my childhood just because they're now older or something. Maybe something changed. I guess in high school, yeah, I was kind of a wear whatever kind of person. In college, I kind of cleaned up and had glow up and stuff, but I don't think it really made that much of a difference. Whatever, it don't matter. I'm stalling too much. I'm sorry. I should go back to paper. Finish up page 3 so we can start heading towards page 4. You gotta find someone equally proportionally as dense. It's okay. I hope. I like to think that I'm in a better spot in my life where I'm more mature and I can recognize these signals better. But since then, I don't really have that much. Yeah, you're right, actually. You said, you guys said that in university is a lot easier. I think it was way easier during early parts of university, not later parts. Now that I'm going there alone and not really hanging out as much. I'm in like the very academic time of my life. I ended up calling her off a relationship because starting college as well, she was so insane. I don't think high school relationship really lasts that long into college at all. It'd be kind of a miracle if anything. I usually have to know someone for a little while before the wanting the date to kind of feelings kick in. Same. I find it difficult to date based off looks. But again, I don't really position myself to be in talks with people like that that Honestly, I'm gonna focus on cultivating myself to be the attractive one instead of someone who chases for someone for the sake of it. Someone will be attracted to me, just takes to meet her. Wow, that's a very wonderful mindset to have. I like that. Oh, for me, chasing or not chasing, I simply do not care. I'm sure it matters more to my parents than it does to me, but I just like whatever to me. Better to meet at school than elsewhere. Real life and dating apps sucks. Sucks. I try to think of actual dates outside my previous one, and it's all one night and one girl I found later who have cheating on her BF in the law. I see. Personally, I don't think there's a need to rush for a relationship. Eventually you'll meet someone and it could blossom into something more. That sounds like a wonderful story, Warrock. I would like to believe that too. Jack. I'm jacked. I'm in a very... I'm just too busy. I do not care for other people right now in that way. I'm just too tired. I just want to rest. I think I I need to rest more than I need to think about other people. Put myself at the force center and everything. But you know, good luck you guys. It always throws me off when people talk about their fiance or partner in this chat because I'm so used to people being single. Just the thought of there are other builders that have a relationship going on. Is that? I'm sure it's possible for me. Gosh, at one time, the most recent occurrence was at the card shop. I remember I told you guys, where someone asked me about my age, my location, and what I do, and then they proceeded to say, "Oh, how'd you lose the game?" "Oh, you know, I lost the game." That's what I said. "I lost the game because I had all pilots. I think I shuffled badly." He said, "Oh, really?" And he put his hand up to measure. I was like, "Oh, I didn't feel like it was flirting to me. Why do people flirt so innocuously in this day and age?" I hate this. Anyways, he wasn't my type. It's okay. It was nothing I've lost. My fiance started building Gunpla because of me. Oh, that's really nice. Getting someone into your hobby, I think, is a bigger win than anything. I seriously start building again. I don't know if any exes would approve of this hobby. You gotta get Riz. You don't use it, so it's definitely not impossible, especially after this last incident. The card shop one? The card shop one, I was not in the mindset at all of finding anyone. So when he asked to exchange numbers, I told him that I'd rather exchange Discord because that's what I use more than numbers. I only realized it after the fact. I'm getting better. Now, instead of taking about 2 weeks to figure out that someone's hitting on me, it takes me about at least 48 hours. I think that's 40 hours and a vice with some friends. Alright. I need someone to be bored, I think. That's what it is, so I can decide. My wife and I met through games. Actually, it was a lobby of Gears of Wars. That is so surprising. I think you're very lucky because of the ratio of female to males in the gaming space. It's not exactly favorable to most guys. Improve your reaction time, impressive. Yeah, it takes about 48 hours and a bit of a back and forth with some friends, and it's mostly the fourth part because I need a little bit convincing to hear about that. Community college D&D. Oh, that is so cute. Wow, actually it works out, right? Because you guys are in close proximity. Oh man. Depends on the game. I actually know a fair amount of people who met through League of Legends in my life. It's kind of insane to think about. It happens way more in that game than any games I played. Actually... no, it's okay. I don't know about Reddit, I'm sorry. That does not seem like the place to be conducive for a relationship. That seems very unwholesome. Reddit is where I go to ask my late night thoughts and questions for computer tech repair. StarCraft ruins relationships? Ooh. I think Riot Games has a really good track record between League of Legends and Valorant and all the other games. It's crazy to think about. Alright, last one. That was like a 15-minute break, but now next one 30 minutes of work, okay? It's now 9 p.m. Oh, 9:09, my bad. 9:09 p.m, so this will be the last one. I would never go for apps. I only downloaded it once just for out of curiosity's sake, okay? Just to kind of see what our selection looking like. I made a dating app profile for Kermit the Frog. I got a few matches based off of it, but... I don't know. They seem like not really my type at all. One guy who was my type, who had like a doctor fit and everything, made me suspicious, so I swiped left on the dude, I think. Left is to not liking the person, right? I think so. You're not distracting me. It's okay. It's myself. It's myself. I have really low attention span. It's okay. Where? Okay, let's find my sources. I think I'll make it in time. What is the thing I'm trying to figure out here? I need more sources, but I don't even know what sources I need because I have to read it more too. The hard part about writing academically is that you know that bread is still porous, right? Or you know bread is bread, but you need a source in the recent 10 years to verify that bread is bread. So you need to pray that someone has stated that in their paper. Okay, I'll let you guys amongst yourself tender. Bro, I'm so tired. I'm never mixing school and stream ever again. I do get a lot done, but it's just like... If it was me, I'd be doing like 5 squats and getting back to the paper, but I'm not doing that. You type louder? Okay, I'll put the mic closer. Your nose? Did I stuff your face with? I'm a little drunk. Listen, if you were a VTuber, you understand my struggles when it comes to putting on stuff that's not meant to be put on without any rigging done for the motion. Go do your own thing, guys, or chat amongst yourself. I apologize. Let me move this up a little. Put it a little too low. Alright, thank you for subscribing the video. Oh, this is not a game. This is a focus timer. The only gaming aspect is honestly decorating your character and decorating your space. I'm actually borrowing someone's space right now. Okay, let's see my brain. We can do this. We got 20 more minutes. Hope you... I'm heading up for night. Hope the rest of the stream goes well. Thank you for staying there. You have a very lovely time. Take care of everyone. Good night. Good night. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I think we're gonna have like a afternoon stream tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. I haven't done like a sleepy 2 p.m. stream in a while. A long time ago on this channel, you'll find streams that where I've done. I used to stream 4 times a week, with Wednesday being EU friendly at 2 p.m. But I stopped doing that because I felt bad whenever the EU viewers come in. They said, "Oh, you're streaming at this hour. I'm already sleeping." And so it's kind of rare for me to strike up that time slot. But maybe tomorrow might be ideal, just because I have a bit of time. And also, I have the engagement party to attend to. Yeah, get those pics. I feel bad for the Europeans. You're so mean. 2S here does not cater to the Europeans. I don't know. Maybe I'll just hold off streaming, but I won't be streaming until like towards the end of this month. Oh, we'll see. Maybe I hate making a decision this early when I'm in a good mood versus when I'm tired and I'm like, okay, well, I set this up, now I gotta do it. We shall see. We shall see. I catch Europeans on my day off streaming at noon US time. True. I kind of like those afternoon streams, but it's kind of rare for me to catch them because I'm so busy during the day. So evening streams are a lot easier for me to catch. But I finished writing up to page 3, so I'm just gonna edit this so I can head to page 4. Not too bad. I get basically half a page, half a paragraph done every 30 minutes, so at the stream it should be a lot faster. Sleep. You should sleep. Useless sleepy. Treat yourself to a nice feng shui Mimi. East Coast, yes, this big streamer debuff. Fun fact, back when I was streaming on Twitch, when I was in nursing school and stuff, I was streaming at 9:30 p.m. to 12. I was so sleepy during those old streams. I'm such a different person compared to before. Just do a 24-hour stream. The only definitive data you'll ever have is to do a 24-hour stream to figure it out. Too old to do 24-hour stream nowadays. How close to perishing? I'm only halfway, so I guess I'm gonna perish after stream. I'm not very productive during the streams, but I get pretty decent amount done. I think I'd be a VR successful sleep streamer. Ah, So calm and peaceful like this. I'm glad you like this. It makes me feel happy because I feel bad sometimes because I would do this if I didn't really care about CCP all that much. But because I don't do it too often, I think it's fine. But I do get conscious of it. That's a non-issue. My job here is to get stuff done. Unfortunately, I'm in the middle of everything with university. I want to build kits. I just want to make videos and everything, but I can't. Good morning, Sarja Kitty. No. How much more time do I need? I have 3 minutes. I can lock in 3 more minutes. Y'all have horrendous sleep schedule. Oh my gosh. Wow, 20 months. Congrats on the double the 10-month stuff. Thank you for your continued support. Running into 2 years soon too, huh? Oh, time has flown. Thank you. Character chip. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's so much spilling money to get through. I can touch type, but I kind of need him to see my keyboard sometimes, so the mic is blocking it, which is why I type in spurts, because I gotta look down and see sometimes. No, I need to wait, hold on, environment, lack of protocol. No, resources, I guess. It's a lot easier. I know, it's cuckooed. Okay, wait, almost done. Done. Page 4, not bad. Yo! Thank you! For the 5 membership, 5 gifted. It's always fun to see who gets it. Ah, Yumiton got it. That's sweet. She's a very sweet girl. I don't recognize the other names. Wait, can I check something real fast? Let me check the studio page. Dashboard. I want to see if that opened up the emote or not. I'm always curious. Did it give me a new emoji? Oh, because people recycled their membership at different times. That's what's not counting it. That's alright. That's alright. Thank you, I appreciate it. This is a supporter on the channel. Very consistently too. Make sure you take some for yourself too, because you know we got some new model kits and P Bandai drops. Leave with the mic now. Honestly, every time I give members, I'm constantly seeing if anyone active gets them. I think they prioritize newer members, right? There's a system where it does not touch business account, which is what I have. So I never get them in anyone's channel, but I think it prioritizes new people just so they're able to return and be like, oh, you stream, thank you so much for the membership and stuff. Did you stream would be great background noise, ambience, try to test it, works very well. I see. Wake up 5 a.m. to get YouTube stuff done and be work by 7:30. Damn! I gotta pick the brains of other people who do content creation on YouTube. For me, because I do YouTube stuff after class. That works for me because I'm a night owl. I wake up at 5 a.m. for school and stuff, y'all. It's horrendous. I wake up 5 a.m. because I need transportation, and I don't want to go use public transportation, so I ride with my parents, who wake up and go to work much earlier than I do. I accidentally made my account a business one, so I couldn't get gifts either. How do you make your own a business account by accident? It's very intentional there, isn't it? You've never gotten them? I guess we'll have to do like a whole lot. What's sample kit? Ooh, honestly, that depends what you like, right? The Zaku one doesn't offer a lot of variety because the Xeon assemble is just 3 Zakus, at least the one I got. I think something like the UC are usually pretty safe though, because you get gun tank, you get gun cannon, sometimes balls too. It's a lot of good choices you can get. One of these days, fruits, I'll keep gambling a member for ya. Aww. Konnichiwa, what's up, Jueri-chan? Oh, what? Draco, hi, welcome, welcome. I'm just about to wrap up the stream, but we got a little bit until then. I also do my best to edit videos while on hours lunch at work. No, that's too much. I would not. I actually don't have the proper manpower on my laptop to do that, so I can't do that. If there's an editing system that I can do through web browser, that'd be nice, so I can do some in school, but I don't know. When they said tried and tested, it helps with sleep, considering during Ramadan I need to wake up very early. True. Maybe you are a business account, yeah. If you never gotten the gifted, you probably are. I signed up at work while logged into my personal account ages ago. Oh, I see. I'm not 6 a.m. still awful. I'm so happy that with university you can choose to take online or off campus course. Most classes are still on campus, but I try to sneak in a couple online if I can. I really do not do well if I'm forced on campus. I have 2 of the Xeon Assemble. I will have so many Zakus. Yes, you will. I think if you get the wing assemble, you get the tall geese one. I think that one's fun. Cause you got the wings and everything. What Banshee? Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I saw a Banshee on the release list. You accidentally became the Google Maps owner. Be careful, bro. Your tracking online gets projected, and that's really embarrassing. Used to wake up. Okay, guys, this is not a measuring contest in who wakes up the earliest and suffer the most. We're all suffering from the lack of proper wake up time. 3:30, drive to gym, workout, shower, then BART to SF and work for 8 hours. Scheduled fees crazy. Oh wow. Damn, I admire you guys for being able to sacrifice a little bit of sleep to make sure you make room for your dirt space. Would that be for working out, for content creation? I respect that a lot. Because for me, I kind of I could develop the discipline to work on content creation while I'm in school, but honestly, these days is vibe based. The only thing that's not vibe based is my assignments that I need to turn in, so I gotta get those done. But for after strenuously typing out 10 pages in a day, I don't have the energy to do anything for the channel. There'll be time and place. Like I said, just wait until like mid-June and then we'll be good. Is it CapCut web-based still? I use CapCut as more as a desktop than web-based. I don't trust web-based stuff. Used to sleep at 12, wake up at 12. Oh, the next day? The next 3 minutes? I think maybe dip down meant 12 p.m. That's just not how I interpret that. You're kidding? The Luxor starter I'm buying right now, and I'll grab the Wing and Unicorn expansion. I think starter is pretty decent if you're trying to save a little bit and you want to get into your toes wet into hobby. The Lux might be ideal if you can get people to play with, right? But I think something for like assemble, you might find local hobby stores being able to provide what the Deluxe has, which is like the map and stuff, right? Usual time wake up be at 5:30. However, I need to wake up before to prep Ramadan breakfast, but I can't beat how early my grandma wakes up. Yo, people are just built different. Because I remember when I went to Anime NYC, I was so tired from editing, so I only had 3 hours. Then when I was going to the con with people I went with, they were night owls because they stayed until 2 a.m. playing Mario Party, and I had to stay with them because they were my ride. And so during the entire convention day, weekend, whatever, I slept probably a total of 12 hours over the course of about 3 to 4 days. It sucked really badly, but I remember one of the new people that I met, he said that he worked night shift at Amazon, and he said, yo bro, it's just a mindset shift, you know? Because I asked him how he's able to handle the shift from the stuff that happened in the daytime to the work at night, and that's what he said. I try to think that I have a strong mind for these things, but I don't. I slept throughout wherever I could in the car and stuff, and he would make fun of me for it. Is that it for more videos? Yes. I'm actually planning to try to pad it out towards the end of the year, because in December I have to travel out the country for a wedding in Singapore, and so because my Tao's older brother is getting married in Singapore, so I'm piecing out on the channel. So I gotta make sure I have what they call it, a backlog for videos, so I don't have to worry about that when I'm there. The last time I took a vacation for 2 weeks out of the country, I did well. But the video, I couldn't respond to the influx of people watching my unboxing video during that time. It's so weird. Because I remember feeling sad, like, oh, you know, I could be growing a channel, and then it just grew by itself without me worry. Yo, bro. Yeah, he was a very bro-coded kind of guy. I'm a very bro girl. Deluxe and Starter both have 2 squadron worths of guys in map, but Deluxe has more units and different ones. What the ball? What's going on? I'm so distracted by the emotes right now. I need to stop looking at it. I learned from Magfest the 621. 6 hours sleep, 2 meals, and 1 shower. What happens to dream meals? Don't you guys do dream meals at all? Why is it 2 meals? Because you're trying to save, right? Switching between day and night is torture and puts away more stress on the body. My only worked day or night and not both. Yes, I like that for you. I don't have... You know what I heard? I heard that ADHD is a circadian rhythm anomaly where your circadian rhythm is kind of delayed for people with ADHD, so it tends to make a lot of night owls. I'm more of a night owl, but I don't think I have that. Definitely do not. Got a pretty normal schedule of waking up at 5 since construction always starts at 7. Oh, it's pretty healthy, no? Doesn't seem too bad because you can come early. Was this vacation to speak of? It's kind of rare. I really try to avoid taking too much vacations during the year. But I get pulled out because of family stuff more than like my own volition. Next thing I go right back to night owl when I have a day off. It's a habit. I have ADHD, so must be why I love the night. That's just what I read. You need to get a proper diagnosis. I'm just spreading information. But I definitely do enjoy the nights more than the mornings. If I... recently I was building my schedule for my stuff for content creation and things. And the way I blocked it out was that, okay, so I have a task to do at morning, afternoon, and night. And for me, I actually have a weekly schedule on a whiteboard and also a monthly schedule on a whiteboard, so I can cross them out and write them in and stuff. And so for the weekly board right now, I have morning, afternoon, and evenings kind of blocked out. And they would say something like, morning is just administrating work, emails. Afternoon might be some setting up equipments for recording, whatever, and the evening would just be straight up recording A-roll footage and B-roll footage. So I try to work my schedule so that I'm working within the peak of my energy. And so if you guys are struggling with that kind of thing, make sure you try to schedule your general day with the thought of when your peak energy is. I think sometimes when you're going through about your day, you don't think about how to make your current schedule work with you instead of working against it, right? It sounds so simple in theory, but I needed someone to tell me about it, and I had to read it through a book, of all things. You have diagnostic? Okay, I think I'll get CC and Deluxe. I'll get that one. Sounds good, sounds good. Are you really a miniature? I didn't know that many people were into the miniature painting and everything, because, well, the Gundam Assemble is really fun. Because the way they make the miniature connect is similar to Gunpla. Like, it's vastly different in the way that they constructed the miniature parts for Gundam as opposed to Warhammer. I'm not biased, it's just true. You don't need glue. I think for Warhammer you do need glue, which really surprised me. Using a whiteboard for scheduling reminders sounds good. Yeah, it helped me a lot with my life and getting it together. Especially for more of a... Something like content creation is very... you're independent, you have to make your own schedule kind of nature, so doing that is really helpful. It's only like $10 to get your life together right away. I think it's at Walmart they sell the whiteboards for about $10 for both the weekly view and the monthly view stuff. Go buy it. It's the best investment ever made, and it's been about maybe 3 years since I bought it, and I use it every single day. I sometimes end up doing chores at midnight. It's funny. Don't do that. He looks super cute. Trade-off is the Warhammer guys have a lot of swappable bits. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, you're right. Maybe someone will find a way to combine like the heads on each of them. I can't fix the fact that I sleep twice a day, mostly because I can't sleep early. Brain only allows me to sleep at 12 to 2, and then in the afternoon I take micro naps. Ooh, that's a little rough. The way to fix that... Honestly, the way to fix any sleep schedule is habits. Which is... easier said than done. Because habits are so ingrained, but they dictate about everything in your life. When you do things, when you tend to classes, attend work, and then what you do before and after you sleep, stuff like that. Whiteboards. We just got a whiteboard as well. I've been good. You know what I have? I have a stamp that's supposed to be helpful for habit tracking, and it's been very good. So I cross out when I get 30 minutes of editing done, but I've been doing that lately. Micro napping like bad man. Most active time you function is 3 to 11 p.m. That's really good. I get sleepy during 4 to 5 p.m. before stream. That's when I take a nap, but I'm trying to avoid that. I don't know why I get so drowsy during that time. 48 insomnia. Well, at least you got the 8 hours in on good days, right? If you gym, you won't have time for much else except cooking and work. It fixes your sleep schedule too. Just having obligation in general helps out with schedule making. Let me ask you, Dip Down, because I actually ask a couple of creators and I like to hear people's general schedule for things. But for your schedule, do you only do content creation in the morning before you work? It's actually incredible dedication, all things considered. Because you have to record and then edit and then send it out to YouTube and stuff. It sounds easy in theory, but it's actually a lot of... It takes a long while to do videos. Optimum sleep is sleeping all the time. Even oversleeping is bad for you. It's bad. Not good. The music? Oh yes, the music is here. I could grab it from here. It's called After Decades. This Moon, Wind, and Rabbit. Either way, you just look up for the artist Maiko Fukuhara, and that should give you the soundtrack used in this stream. Need some magnets? Bro, I got you magnets. I think I only have one copy of each magnet or something. I'm running out of merch stuff. It's all good. Currently, in terms of merch, I have an artist I'm borrowing to work on the sticker sheet because you seem to really like the individual stickers, so I want to get like a sheet for you guys to just have fun with it and stick around, whatever. It's gonna be fun. That's it for now for merch planning. I wanted to get ambitious with it and try to get like a cutting mat and stuff, but the minimum quantity order stuff is too high. I think the number I got back was about 200, so I just said, it's all good. I'm good about it. So, I mean, stickers are fun. They look really nice too. Yeah, more stickers. Yo, listen, I wish I could get in model kit or figurine, but the one company I looked at that does do custom figurines, the quality was not too great, and it was $100 starting out, so I just didn't want to get you guys that stuff. Do you actually plaster stickers on naval ships? The literal ships, right? What kind of stickers are people putting on their ships? I'm on a boat. I tried to fix that sleeping problem. 6 to 8 hours of sleep and sleep at 11. However, it left me lethargic in the morning, exhausted starting at 3. If that works for you, that works for you. You know, your previous one. Depends on when the anime comes out. If it comes out early enough, we'll 100% record in the morning. I'll edit during lunch break, then after work, we'll record again and edit at night. Oh damn! Wow, you're actually doing full time with the content creation stuff. In terms of integrating to your life like that, it sounds like you'll have about maybe 4 hours if you have 4 separate sessions to do. Oh, I respect it a lot. I respect it a lot. I don't do that. In an ideal world, I would be running the channel like a strict drill sergeant and just have every bit of hours that I'm free be focused on channel and swapping focus between this and also the tasks I'm supposed to do for class. Jueri Mecha Girl would be amazing. There is a girl plug that looks kind of like me. You do a little bit of brushwork if you find it. I bought it. I bought it because I'm a narcissist when it comes to finding something that looks like me without me doing too much. They make Kanko decals for ship models. Carrier Con. I'm not gonna be at too many conventions. The only convention I'm going to be at is just the Too Many Games convention because Zephyr is coming up in my backyard. So I can help him out. Need some time for yourself? Don't burn yourself out. Yeah, let me ask. How do you find time for yourself if you're working between work and also the channel? Say no to a lot of invites. I try to at least let a couple go through. You know, my friends, my IRL friends at least, they respect my time a lot. That we only really go out maybe like twice a year, because they're busy with their own stuff. I'm busy with my own stuff. It takes a lot of effort to invite people and then hang out, but I think it's a worthwhile investment. Of course of course I bought it. How many Twin Tails girls are you gonna find online? For Paplamo. Do I have the name for it? I think it's already out of stock though. Let me double check if I can find it. Twin Tail. Twin Tail? I think it's called Twin Tail. The Sosai Sojo Tain and Little Devil Twin Tails. That's what it's called. That's the full name of it. I said it before in the chat, but I'll show it on stream again too. It was on pre-order, but I don't know, it's ugh. A little editing and then you'll get something close. I was so happy when I saw this because I didn't think it was possible to find something similar. But legally distinct. Legally distinct Jueri flashing on screen in 2 seconds. Bam. If I took off my jacket, it would look like something like this, with small differences. There's a character sheet, I think, in the server. They'll show you, but it's pretty close. Pretty close. How do you find time for yourself? Man, you're a workaholic. I kind of envy that sort of dedication to have something be done at certain hours. I think... I have a lot of gaps in my time. Even though I spend about 20-25 hours per week on school, I have a lot of gaps in myself just resting and... Just resting and not doing other stuff. But putting this away now. Greeting from Turkey. Hi! Welcome, Messi. Welcome on. I'm actually just about to wrap up a stream here. But we did get about 2 pages done on stream. So I am down, I think, 4 of 6. I'm gonna perish. Goodbye. I'm gonna perish. For time with friends, we do month of planning every month if there's plans of hanging out. But if any family-related events, we just cancel and reschedule. I respect that. I think, for me, I'm very unfortunate in that all my friends went to similar university, but I went to a different one. And I didn't make a lot of friends at my university, unfortunately, just because I valued my time and sleep. So as a commuter, I didn't really spend time on campus. I can barely handle my 40 hours of regular work without going nuts. Yo, if you really think about it, a 9 to 5 where you're working 8 hours for 5 days a week is 40 hours of work, right? That is insane. Because that leaves so little room for yourself, right? But that's like the normal work culture. I wish it was... I used to work as a CNA, and that schedule was 36 hours a week, and I was still exhausted. 3 12-hour shift was not ideal for me. But the thought of working another 4 hours? Ugh, that's too much. It's been a nice stream to type along with. Yeah, you guys are actually chatting amongst yourselves, so it made it easier for me not to worry about you guys. Alright, bye-bye, heading out the door. Bye, kitty! Stay vigilant at work. You never know who's out there. I'm on 410s, but still sucks. Oh, that leaves about 3 days of rest, right? The thing that people don't realize when it comes to working these 10 or 12-hour shifts is that if you work one day for 12 hours, the next day is a full rest day. nothing fun is happening. It's a full rest day. And so it's ideal to work for 12 hours one day and then the next 2 days are rest. So that it's rest and then it's like have fun on the next day doing whatever. I hate that feeling of rinse and recovery. See, it is killer. I was working for $14 an hour. It's so bad. I was doing so much physical work too. And not many people know this, but Philadelphia is one of the heaviest cities. So as a oh, I shouldn't say my name. As a very light person, I was out here heaving and huffing. I turned over patients every 2 hours because that's like the general medical advice. And this one time, this one guy, I don't know why, but I didn't put him in like those rooms with the ceiling lifts, and so I had to physically move him. And he was about 400 pounds. It's crazy. Anyway, sorry. I was traumatized. Traumatized me. You're like 60 pounds but 8 foot tall? Whoa, that is the tallest anyone has said of me. It's closer to about 3 feet. You know, I'm a leprechaun out here. Oh, sorry, chat has requested us to do Gundam Origin, and man, it's been difficult. I didn't know those episodes were 1 hour long each. You said we do them for them? I found new places thanks to stream. I'm surprised because I don't usually listen to piano music on the off the cuff. Need something to have like a fun instrument to go along with. To any new viewers, feel free to like and subscribe and enjoy the stream. Yeah, you guys have been emoting on the little thing, but make sure you like the video to join the Mochi Factory Discord. Join us to continue supporting your friendly neighborhood bunny. Dishoku's so nice. He is so nice. He's so mean usually to me, but every now and then he'll give these nice little self ads because I don't do it. I don't do it because I'm shy. So stuff like this usually gives me an excuse to shield myself a little bit. I don't think I'm going to many cons. I need to recuperate my academic adventures. So I'm only doing 1 con, and it's just the one that Zephyr is asking me to help out with. One of my favorite Power Rangers, and he's Ichigo Nero. Ooh, okay, that's fun. I will say, temper your expectation in Anime NYC. In recent years, it has gotten really big as a con. So it gets really stuffy and very uncomfortable to move. I'm not even joking when I say this, but you're gonna be rubbing elbows a lot during the weekends of the con. It used to be that many years ago, it was a smaller con, but post-COVID, it really exploded. And so, don't expect too much out of it. Be careful. Be careful out there. It's... you never know. Oh my gosh. A fun part with Anime NYC is that it's next to Times Square, so you can make that trek there where you walk maybe 20 minutes and you'll be at the Times Square place. I mean, hey, I may not be able to buy membership yet, but I'll support my wish any way I can. I do appreciate that so much! Membership is a part of it, as a part of content creation, but I think even sending messages of support is such a big part of what you can do. No, it's... I really do appreciate it, Nishoku. And all things considered, I might poke fun of you for it, but I do. Again, thank you. You. Alright. I'm getting a little bit tired, so I need to take a break. Like, actually exercise a little bit and get back to work. Because I'm going to submit this before midnight, and I have about what? I have about 2 hours. So 2 hours for 2 pages. I think that's doable. That's a doable stretch. Our goal this year is a con in Cleveland, Gundam base in Chicago, and stretch goal in New York con. We'll see. I would like to do a Gundam base tour, but I just feel like, plane tickets. I'll worry about it later. We have a Donoton, I think, in April, so we'll see. I think it's a day trip there and then come back. I don't know. Let me just check how much the price is for a ticket to there. Plane ticket. Chicago. What's the airport in Chicago? I don't know. There's so many airports in Chicago. Which one is the one they're gonna base? Did you guys know? No, there's a few. It says... What's it? Chicago O'Hare, Midway, and in Rockford International. I guess it doesn't matter. Whatever get... No, it does matter. It does matter. O'Hare? Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Subway. Okay, let's see. What's it? Chicago O'Hare. Oh, okay. Well, that's because let me see. I'm free in June-ish. So let's see. Round trip in June. I'll do like July tour and then come back talk to you guys about it. It's not that bad. It's about $200. But something you gotta consider. Oh, I guess it's a little bit cheaper in August. Something I have to consider when it comes to making videos that involves traveling is the return on investment. Because, you know, ad revenue doesn't really cover that kind of stuff. So I think I'd rather just do like a Gundam tour in New Jersey, because there's Gundam Planet next door to me. It'd just be a couple hour drive out to the east. Chicago. What about train ticket? I think we were thinking trains to plane to Chicago. Can you actually do that? I didn't... Well, I'm out of state, so I think I have to take a plane. Ooh, a map. Let's see. Chicago. No, she should put Gundam base straight up. And then, wow, it's 4.2? Whoa, people don't like the store? Maybe I'm overhyping the store. I mean, it's not as crazy as I'm thinking of it to be. Ah, I can't see. So I can take a plane or I can bike there for 3 days and it's free. Biking there doesn't seem like a bad idea. You really consider it, right? Oh, Amtrak? $200 for Amtrak? You just go on plane at that point. 4.2? I think that 4.5 to 5 is usually pretty good for a place. 4.2 is still dangerous territory. Every time you talk about traveling, I kept remembering the bench and your backpack pillow from like a while ago. I'm going first class, baby. Oh yeah. No, but like that was the worst experience ever on the airport. Just for context, last time I traveled at the country, it was for Offkai, and there was some delay due to weather, so I had to sleep overnight at the airport, and that was hell because I slept on a very hard marble bench with my backpack and my pillow. It was crazy. 12-hour drive, 1 day of transit. Really? Guys, there's no way for me to get there reasonably except for a flight. I'm sorry. Are people who can get there through transit? How does this work? Yo, this transit thing is too much. It's 1 day worth of travel and there's a lot of hopping onto buses and trains and stuff. It's not fun for me. Forget the bike to talk there. Oh. Can't do this. I don't have enough calories to constitute. It's not worth it. It's not worth to do all this just for Gundam base. Biking for 3 days would get you better ROI on the YouTube video. You're right. Just do a live stream of me biking my way to Chicago. Oh, that's terrifying. That sounds like a horrible time. Cause what if No, I'm not... Like, what if along the way someone robs my bike as I'm going to the bathroom at a gas station, you know? That's horrible. The end of stream. Done. Okay, Potato. Hi. Welcome. 68 by train for us. Oh, you guys are nearby, so it makes more sense. What train are you guys looking at? There is no train. We're out at the state. It's not even neighboring state. It's like 5 states over. It's a lot. You're gonna have thicker thighs than Ariel once you bike to Chicago. Wait, am I? You're not. Why are you making fun of me? Are you? Is it different? Is there a difference how you say it? Chicago. How to say? Pronunciation. Chicago. Oh, Chicago. It's not Chicago. My bad. That's so ESL of me. Oh my god. It's Chicago, not Chicago. I'm gonna strangle someone. Chicago. I think he's doing the Chicago. Exaggerated. He's pulling my leg. But also low-key, we're both pronouncing it wrong. Wonderful things you can buy another bike if you want to get stolen. I guess at a thrift store you can get it for about 25 bucks, 30 bucks, 50 for used. No. Anyways, this year, I guess I told Zephyr it'd be okay maybe if I could travel down, because he has lodging would not be an issue if I were to travel to there. I think I need maps again. Look at me doing content creation planning during this hour. Let's see. Try this direction to Zephyr Arcade. Zephyr Arcade is 2 days of biking, 6 hour of car ride. Actually, no, I don't want to drive for 6 hours. A flight is 1 hour. That's not bad until you factor in it's about 250 as well. So it costs the same amount if I go to Chicago or to the arcade. The only reason I want to go to the arcade is honestly, I think it'd be fun to make GCG or plan more content interviewing a store owner stuff, but traveling is kind of expensive. It's roughly the same price. Oh well. I'll figure it out. Zephyr's in North Carolina? Yeah, it's in North Carolina. What is going on? I don't know what you're saying. 131 Amtrak, 11-hour ride though? Yo, you're wasting time. Time is money. If you save an extra 70, you can get there within like 1 hour. Isn't that better? Okay. Okay, no more looking at money flying out the window. No more of that. Enjoy the ride. I don't know if I could entertain myself for 11 hours on the laptop. It's just not possible. I need variety. Just skip. It's okay. We're gonna go to Gundam Planet this year. Okay, well, I think they're pretty chill about it. You know, I tried doing research for people who do Gundam store tours, and there's not a lot of interest in it, to be honest. But I think it's because the way that they filmed it doesn't invite a lot of the voices of the owner to talk about their journey about creating a store and stuff. Because I think that'd be really interesting, right? No one's forcing you to raw dog train ride so you can play a game or doodle something. Yeah, but like it's a train for 12 hours, you know? It's still, you're still kind of suffocating inside like a vehicle. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I could have tackled the backlog. That's not a bad idea. Not at all. Wow. No, we're not doing that. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up stream here. It was a nice wind down to everything that happened. I think we did way more chatter than we did studying or focus, but I think it's pretty decent. Usually, I put my focus time around 25 minutes and I tend to leave the last two early. So doing 30 kind of stretches out my concentration power a bit more than I could handle. But yeah. Alright, see you guys next time. The plan is either I do a gorilla stream at the afternoon tomorrow. Most likely not. Or you're gonna have to wait till a couple weeks when I come back from the finals, that is the mess, and also my spring break where I'm not gonna be using social media. So honestly, this might be my last stream and then I'll be returning towards the end of March. We'll see. Keep you guys updated in the server, so join the server so you can get notification when the live stream happens. My schedule right now is a little funky because I don't know what's happening with the school and stuff, so yeah. Go get fish sandwich? Bro, I don't want to go to Wendy's at this hour. They would not accept me. It's 10:20 p.m. That's just a horrible time to get fast food. Oh, paper! Yes, yes! I will work on my paper. After I eat and everything. Thanks for chatting. No, I'm here, bro! I'm here! Okay. I'm going now. It's fun. Bye-bye! Bye!